I just like recorded this face. So if you want to like super kind of quick overview about foundation, concealer, powder, all the things that are on my face currently, and a super quick eye look, go to the other video. It's pretty simple. Because I literally just like paused it and then restarted this one. So we did like it's just me by myself. I'm tired of talking. Wow, this makeup looks good. Wait, what the heck? She cute. Okay. Honestly, I wish you guys could see this for what it is. Oh, I didn't do the other thing. In the last video I was talking about how like I have this funny little spot happening and I don't know what to do because I'm not a dermatologist and you know everything's shut down. But what I like to do is like I have a couple freckles and this one's like I guess like I don't know what you call it. It kind of hurts when I do that. Maybe I shouldn't poke it so hard. But I just like to, you know, kind of amp them up because I don't see them as like imperfections. I just think they're super cute. And so I like to go back over them with my brow pencil and kind of just brighten them up. But this spot, I just like don't know what to do with. So I just kind of go over it with a brow pencil and make it look like it's a mole. Because I can't cover it up with concealer. It won't. It's like kind of dry and weird and crusty. It's not crusty. A little bit it is. I'm not gonna lie to you people. I have no reason to lie to you. And then I go over it with some powder to make it look like I didn't just draw it on. I'm like the girl from the Proud Family. And I have another one right here, which sometimes I will brighten up, darken up with my thing. I have like another decent sized freckle. So I'll like do these two mostly, and like a couple other ones every once in a while. But we're not going to do that. We're going to focus on our eyes today. So if you want to see how to do this face, go to the other video because it's much more in depth. And I like filled in my eyebrows, but I'm going to show you how to kind of perfect them because right now this is just like a very basic brow that I just did with some powder and an angled brush. So today, let's talk about eyes. I just have a little bit of bronzer on. Sorry, I'm trying to decide what I want to do, which I did with this brush, and I just put bronzer here because when you're doing like a super natural fresh eye look, this works because it like ties into your skin. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I need to blend this. Hold on. Get your hairline, people. Just get it in your hairline. You'll be thanking me later. All right, I'm gonna do like a pretty basic, I don't even want to call it a smoky eye. I just want to like a natural brown, but really in depth on how to do it. Every day, you could wear it as a nighttime look. You could wear it as a fun glam daytime look. So what we're gonna do, I have like a little bit of a transition color. So transition color, I had a friend ask me, she's like, what even is a transition color? I don't understand. And I was like, good question. Like I feel like there's a lot of people in the beauty community and they don't do real tutorials anymore. They just assume you know everything. And I want to strip this down for those of you who really are like, the heck are you talking about? So transition shade is gonna, generally speaking, okay, let's just go talk about generalizations. If you have like pretty standard set eyes or close set eyes, what would be helpful to make them look more open and brighter, and if you have close set eyes, to make them look a little bit farther apart. A lot of you might know this already, so you can skip, but whatever, is you want to put something bright in here because it's going to open this part up. It's going to give the illusion of space. Okay. If you have wide set eyes, you don't have to put something super bright in here. It doesn't mean you can't put like a shimmer or something if that's something you like. But if you put like tons of brightness right in here, it's going to make your eyes look bigger and more wide set, which is beautiful. So embrace it, is my opinion. But if you don't like the way that it looks on you, don't do it. So generally speaking, you would do light to a darker shade on your eye because it's going to give you that kind of like beautiful, like almond shape, super bright-eyed and open. If you do something dark and light on the center, you're going to get this very round effect to the eye. If you do something dark out in here, and light out here, you're going to get this closed, more narrow, because you're, you know, it's like shading. It's what we're doing, is it's bringing your attention there. So it's narrowing your focus, right? Like in a picture, in a painting, wherever the shading is, it gives structure and it narrows your vision to that point. I hope that makes sense. So generally what we like to do in makeup to help us feel awake and whatever pretty is we do this light to dark. So your transition shade, and a lot of the time you kind of like pack a darker color down towards your lash line, and your transition shade is going to help you get from the dark color here, because we do light to dark and then dark to light, okay? Because you don't see people walking around with black under their eyebrow, and if you do, you're probably like, what the heck are you doing? It's a good question. I'd ask also. I'm like, hey, is this the new trend, and why is this the trend? If it is, gone with your bad self. I'm just not gonna participate, and that's okay. So your transition shade will help you do a few things. One, it's gonna help add a little bit of dimension and depth to the crease area, no matter your eye shape. It's also gonna help you blend other colors into it. Whether you're doing like a super dark black smoky eye, or you're doing just a blown out brown eye, which is what we're gonna do, I think, or if you're doing like crazy colors, you will have a transition color a lot of the time. Some people don't do it, and that's fine. This is just my technique, and I think it's the easiest, at least for beginners. Even when I do like my super colorful looks, like I did a blue and pink cut crease, which you can see on my Instagram, I still did like I blended it out with lighter blues and pinks, which is transitioning the really pigmented color in my crease to my brow bone. So it's just to help blend. Now that we have that out of the way, I kind of have a transition color laid down, but I just want to kind of further intensify it because I want to add more structure and help guide myself through this. Maybe I'll do 2 different eye looks. Yeah, okay. That could be fun. We're going to start off the same on both though, just so to help you. So for both eyes, I'm just going to further with a medium brown. It's matte. There's no shimmer in this. So it's very similar to our bronzer shade. It's a little bit deeper though, and the pigment in the eyeshadow is more intense than the bronzer, which would make sense. So I'm just gonna like kind of like half shut my eyes, which kind of looks weird, but I want to like find my socket. Like I can feel it, right? You can see my eyes like doing funny things. I'm pushing it in there. Now you can see where I've stamped it, and I'm just gonna go back and forth with that same fluffy brush that I used before. If you didn't see that video, this is a Morphe brush. I didn't even say what it was in the other video. This is a M511 eye brush, and I'm just like popping it right above like the actual like thing that creases when I open my eyes, right? Like right above my lid. I'm just popping it in there, and then I'm gonna like drag it out a little, just to give it a blown out, super blended effect. And then I'm bringing it in right under my brow bone onto like my nose. Because this is just, again, going to help transition, add more structure, the things. And then I'm going to blend it up into my brow. Okay. Also, I need to get my brows done. But again, quarantine. I'm just taking a little bit more for right here. Just like look at it, see what you think looks best on your eye. Play around, do this at night before you wash your face so you don't feel like you have to go to work with this on. But this is a super basic look right here. Like literally you could go out like this. I would go out like this. I have gone out like that. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing again. Tap, 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 excess off. I'm going to do the same thing, right? Find that socket area and press. And we're doing like circular motions. Again, I'm holding the end of my brush because then I'm applying a little less pressure. Because you don't need to like be jabbing your eye, okay? Be kind to yourself. Jeez, why are you guys so aggressive over there? Just kidding. And then I'm gonna again take it in to my nose. And this is just gonna help give definition to my nose area, really. And help transition those shades. And then you'll see me do these big sweeping motions just because I'm trying to diffuse the color on the edges. So we have no harsh lines. Okay. I'm going to take a little bit more of that because there are just parts where I'm like, oh, you know what? I didn't blend well there, so I just need a little extra, you know? Because the shadow really smooths over, so it doesn't take a lot of work. Okay, I wish you could see this better, but just follow. That's why I'm trying to explain so much, because I know you can't really see what I'm doing. So we have that in our socket. Our socket. It's like really above our socket is where most of the color is. Okay, then what do we want to do? I'm gonna find, and I'm also telling you, these are brushes that you should just go out and get because they'll be helpful to your life. You need like three eye brushes is all I'm saying, okay? So there's this big fat fluffy one that I really like. If you have like super small eyes, I guess don't use this one. Use something a little bit smaller. What's this one? Like this one is a little bit smaller, like here. See, it's a little more tapered. This is what I'm gonna use now. Because we're not doing anything crazy. And I'm only gonna use this palette. So buy it if you want. But it was also, it's not cheap, but it's high quality shadows, honestly, and it's really pretty. I'm gonna take, but you can just find these colors similar to this at the drugstore. I'm gonna take this brown shade. It's like a deep, again, matte. I like to keep the matte colors on the outside. It just adds more structure. We want structure, and if you add light, it's gonna provide less, you got it, structure. So I'm just tapping. I want my brush to be pretty, you can't tell, but it's pretty evenly coated. I will say this though, it's like kind of like got like a flatness to it, but it's fluffy. But I like to take one side of it that's coated and go on the outside here of the corner of my eye and just press it just like right on the corner. Like here's my crease up here, right? And this is where we started our transition. So everything below that is where the dark shadows are. Okay. We're just pressing. That's all. And in the camera, you can't really tell, but it's already like starting to add a little bit of structure, and it this shadow is amazing. It blends itself out. So God bless. So again, just pressing that dark shade. And then I'm kind of like wiggling it because it's going to help intensify that color. Okay, see, it's gotten more intense, but it's also going to help blend it. And then I'm going to take it out a little because I don't like a super rounded shape here. I like more of a winged out effect because it helps elongate my eye because my eyes are little. So, and I like to enhance the almondy shape that my eyes naturally have. But they could be more almondy. And that's what I'm here for. To make them almondier. It's not a word, but it is here. Okay, so there's not a lot of dark brown here. I don't want a lot. I just want a little bit. And then what are we going to do? We're going to take our other brush that we use for our transition shade. And what are we going to do? Blend, blend, blend. I wish I was like an editor of sorts, because then I would have edited some psh, 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 and like big blend in neon colors. The word blend, that's what I would have done. But I'm not going to do that, but you can just imagine that I did it and how important that it is. Okay, so I'm just taking it, I'm running my big fat brush over it because it's got a little bit left of that transition shade, and it's just going to pull it all together. And again, this is not a super precise look. Like, just take a little bit of your time. If this is the first time you're doing something like this, do it at night. Then you can wash it off, okay? Okay. And honestly, take your time in blending, because this is the thing. We want to do these things and then run out the door, and I totally get it. I am here for that. However, you need to learn how to do it first before you're going to be really good at it, and it's going to look good. So give yourself some time and grace to learn. And because, like, how many things, it's like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a skill that you have to learn. It's like typing. Did you learn how to type and you were immediately good at it? No, you had to practice and practice. So it's the same thing with makeup. Some of y'all just don't want to take the time to do it, and then I say, well, if you don't want to take the time to do it, you're not going to be good at it. Okay. I'm going to build up that color a little bit more just to intensify it. But you could just do the one layer and be done. Do what you want. Do what you feel is best. And then I'm just putting a little bit and then blending. Blending is going to be the thing that takes the most time, always, as it should, because it's going to make you look the best. So right now, the way that I'm looking at this, I'm like, it's pretty good. What I want to do is add some structure to the top here. So I'm going to put a little bit of this darkness because I have pretty hooded eyes. So I want to give the illusion that my lid is a little bit bigger than it is. I'm going to put this like kind of into that a little bit above my crease. I'm going to add some of that darkness, but okay, drop my brush. I'm going to put a little more of that transition shade on my brush and then just blend that part out so it doesn't look patchy and it doesn't get raccoony and we don't get cray cray. Okay, okay, okay. And again, just blend till your fingers are bleeding. Just kidding. That's dramatic. But see, that just like gives some good definition. You can't really tell in real life. It looks much better than it does in this camera. That's what I can tell you. And if you see me in person, you know my makeup's always looking good for the most part. Okay, there are days where my makeup looks trash. Let's go ahead and admit that. Okay, so I'm just packing this on a little bit, blending it. And now I like it. I feel pretty good about it because I don't want it to be too heavy. I want this to be something that you guys can wear during the day or you can wear at night. It's a very versatile look. Now, you have lots of options for your next step because I'm going to keep this simple. So we've used 2 shades essentially, okay, to do, and you could leave it like this and be done. Or you can, here, I'll show you. I can't show you all of them, but I'll show you some options that you have. I think I put a dark color on here. How sad. What my colors what I do? I have this like little thing because I use different colors on all my brushes and then I just rub it in here and it's dry and it takes the color off the brush and then it's like brand new. And then, so I recommend this called the Color Switch Mini by Veramona. I love this. If you don't have a lot of brushes, but you want to like, I have plenty of brushes. I don't clean them, so come for me. Okay, what you can do if you want to keep this matte, if you want to keep this eye look matte, you can go in with a cream matte shade or brown matte shade. You could go in with any matte shade, but something lighter because you want to open up the front of your eye, generally speaking, or you can leave it exactly like this, throw on some mascara, call it a day. I'm just going to show you, you can use like this matte cream shade. Any matte cream shade will do. And I'm going to, because again, hooded lids, and she's Asian, okay? I'm going to like take this onto the lid, but then a little bit above the lid, over and above the crease. And I'm like blending it. Do you see where my crease is? It's like right here. I'm putting the shadow above it, like here and here. Okay. And I'm going to blend this. And this is like a flat, fluffy brush. And I just pack it. And I blend it into our other shades by just like really lightly sweeping it. And then blender shade thing, transition, pop it on top. Just for further assurance that it's blended. Okay, so that's that. You could leave it just like that. Do you see how it's kind of like opened this space up a little bit? Pretty. You can throw on a liner if you want, throw on mascara, and be done. Do your other eye though, or don't, whatever. Or you can take a shade that has a shimmer in it. I just really love like a monochromatic kind of look. So I'm going to take this, what, you can't even see it. It's a gold shade and it's shiny. And because we have like these warm browns going on, I just love taking a shiny kind of like gold brown shade and just popping it. Oh, yeah. That just like makes me feel some kind of way. Yep. And okay, if you're having a hard time getting in the crease, like in the very front corner, what you do is like look down. Well, you could just close your eye, but even then it doesn't work as well for me because it's a very small space. Look down and then look to the opposite side. So if I'm trying to get in here, look to this side. Sounds weird. If you do it, it stretches your lid a little bit and it helps you get in there. Okay, and then you'll kind of see this line of demarcation. That ain't cute, girl. So, and again, I take that shimmer shade above my crease also because I really want to open my eye space. Such a pretty color. And then it gives this like beautiful golden, warm, smoky a little bit. I feel like I've been like on vacation. Oh, because a virus is going around. Just kidding. And then I just blend that. And I take that smaller, darker shade brush that we were using before to get it in there. I just pack it on like this and kind of just like help blend. So you can kind of see that it's like a little more blended. And then you have like this beautiful situation. Next, I'm gonna take this thing that has our dark outside corner. Okay, I'm gonna kind of like rub some of it off on the back of my hand so it's not super intense, which it's not because we haven't been pushing color into it. I'm gonna take the transition color, right? This like taupey, not taupey, this medium tone brown. It's not taupey at all, so just ignore that I said that, okay? I'm gonna put that on this brush and I'm going to, because we kind of got some of that darkness under here, and we're gonna use that to our advantage and just smoke it out. Oh. Okay. All the way to the inner corner. And just like super light, it doesn't, but it's gonna help just like, see, it smokifies, makes it look beautiful, bronzy, like very J-Lo. This is a J-Lo eye. Then, you know what? I'm getting 3 videos done because I did a full like application of complexion. I'm gonna do this eye, and then next video is gonna be this eye. 3 videos and done. What up? Poor planning is working for me. I'm not even gonna do eyeliner. I honestly am so lazy. I don't ever feel like doing eyeliner. But if you're an eyeliner person, put your eyeliner on. If you don't know how to do eyeliner, I'll make another video about it. Not right now, but eventually. Then I'm gonna put some mascara on. Okay? Like literally, this is such an easy eye look. Tell me it ain't. Just practice. I know I make everything look so easy. I hope I explained this really well. I don't know. I'm doing the best I can. If I didn't explain something well, can you please tell me? Like, comment down below. Subscribe to my channel. So annoying. Honestly, I just want to have friends. Just kidding. I have friends. But you know, if you feel like, hey, that girl said something and I agree, or I thought it was funny, or I thought she told me something I didn't know, go ahead, subscribe. Why not? This might be the only other video I record. This one and the next one. That could be all of my content. We don't know. But there's my mascara. I'm not a false lashes kind of a girl. It just is not for me. If that's what you're looking for, there's plenty of people out there who will do it. Okay. I have chapstick on, but I'm going to just show you a quick lip that will go with this and the other eye, because I didn't do it in my other video. This is a L'Oreal Color Riche, I think that's how you say it, lip liner in Au Naturel. I really like this one because it looks like my lip shade essentially. But better. See, you can barely see it. My lips are really uneven. I've never noticed that until recently. I was watching a video of myself because I had to make a video for my youth group, and I never noticed how uneven my lips were until I watched that video, and I was like, oh, cool, I guess. I noticed it about my top lip a long time ago, but not my bottom. Okay, why am I talking? Like, I'm just gonna mess this up. It's okay. Continues to talk. Oh my gosh, I can't. This is actually helping me learn how to talk with only my bottom lip. Why is that a skill anybody needs? It's not. It's literally not. But I'm doing it and I feel really cool right now. So there's that. So I just do like a little bit of a liner and I kind of fill in some of it. And because I still have chapstick on, this is my trick. It's not a real trick. It's just what I do because I'm lazy. This is, oh my gosh, you know what I should call my makeup videos? Lazy Girl's Guide to Looking Cute. I have whatever it's called, chapstick still on. And so literally I just like blend my lip liner into my chapstick. Now I have lipstick on. That's literally it. There's a weird situation happening because I blended that weird, so it's really uneven. I'm just gonna take my sponge and go over. Also, whenever my skin gets irritated, it just turns bright red, so. Then, I do like to put a gloss on. I'm a glossy kind of girl, but not too much. Again, I'm like fake natural. This is a Milani lip gloss and Keep It Full Nourishing Lip Plumper. Not that my lips need plumping, and it's in Soft Rose number 8. I don't really feel like these plump your lips, so it is a little minty, but that's about it. And I just put it in the center because I don't need a lot of gloss because I have the chapstick on. This just adds like a little color to fill. That's it. And you got this cute, glossy, very natural lip look. If you're not my complexion, I can't say that it'll look as natural. You just got to find the one that you like. That's the thing. Just like substitute all of this stuff out for stuff you like, and you will have a look that would be cute to wear out. So that's my like gold JLo smoky daytime nighttime vacation lazy girl's guide to life. Okay, now I'm gonna film this eye, and I will see you guys. It's gonna be like days apart or I'm gonna upload them all at the same time and just have 3 videos up. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, but I hope somebody is entertained. Okay, next video.